Yo. Yo. Oops, wrong button. What is up? See if we can post this. All right. Yeesh. All right, game's about to start. Game is about to start. Just chilling by myself. Hangout. Setting a couple of things up. Give me a second here. Looks like we're good. All right. Let's go. Circuit Superstars. Stranger. We got the 50s GT cars. These are cool. Young Man. Me. Paul Blart 9562. That's the mall cop, right? Doing a little, this is really the first time I played since the official launch just came out. Game's been in early access a while, but now I got the full beta. Controls on these cars are a little bit crazy, a little bit wild. Takes a lot of it takes a lot of breaks here to make these work. It's cool though. Got a little bit of jitteries right now. See if I can figure those out in just a moment. Oops, I messed that turn up. You do not have to brake on that turn if you do it right. I did end up braking on that turn. I don't know if I have enough time to set too much up in between here. Let's see. Qualifying ending. See if we can figure out why we got the jitteries. Let's close a couple of things down here. Close that down. Let's close that down. Closing a couple of things. Okay, that should be a little bit better, I believe. Don't need that open. All right. How'd we do? Third. Oh, flight team 3432 was able to join in. Okay, weird. I didn't even see him in there. I thought I only saw 3 or 4. I guess it was just the ones I was looking at on there. All right. Race 11 laps. Stranger, Young Man, me, flight team, Paul Blart. Kind of an interesting looking track here. Looks like Texas or Middle Finger or something else like that. All right, we do have collision zones. Gotta remember that. Oops. We just did qualifying, so it kind of threw me off. I was thinking no collisions. Oh no! Ah, dang it. CCD as they call it. Corner cut. Something with a D. Several names have been used. Oh, sorry. Stranger in the black car, number 5. Oh, these are right-hand drive, too. That's pretty cool. I do think the dev team is, maybe... I'm not sure. They're from somewhere, but I think they live in Canada. Which is definitely not right-hand drive. But obviously they were trying to stick, I don't know, maybe I don't want to say true to life, but really more like just paying homage to something like an old Porsche or something along those lines. All right, fastest lap of the race at 26.8. It's kind of tough to look at that at the same time. But yeah, now with the full release, they added a few tracks, added a few cars. They added the Top Gear test track. Oh, watch out. Let's take them on the... Nope. They added the Top Gear test track in here as well, so you can kind of race against like Romain Grosjean and Lando Norris and some guys like that. Oh man, I kind of cut that. You really got to take that one a little bit outside, get on the brakes a little bit early, which is kind of par for the course in this game. Really is. Maybe even instead of brakes, just lifting kind of early is really the answer. You don't need a ton of brakes. Maybe tap them here and there. But even that, you want to kind of... I didn't swing wide enough, but let's see. What's our lap time look like? 26, 27. Maybe it's out of habit, but I kind of hit the brakes early on those. Kind of just clip them once pretty good. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's really not good. And I do have a lot of jitters. I think the stream looks like garbage. Maybe I'll try and fix that. I'll have to try and fix that after this race. Frame rate looks super low to me. I'm not sure why. Alright there, stranger. We're going to make a move. We got a young man up here, and he is putting in the low 26s, so we're losing a second a lap to him. Definitely not going to be able to catch him at this pace. Having a hard time here with the passes. Passes are tough. The track's not super wide. Okay, he decided to go in. I finished up lap 6 with 40, so I'm using about 10% a lap. I got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 5 laps to go. I'm definitely not going to make it on fuel unless I do a lot of conservation. And then at that point, I don't think that it's worth it. I think that you figure if pitting takes you somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 seconds, you drive 5 laps, losing 5 seconds a lap. That's the cutoff there. Let's see. I don't know how much exactly pit takes, but I guess we'll know by the lap time. Oh, shoot. It's not going to help that it hit the wall. Okay, so that was 4 seconds. And then I got to see how much time is lost on this lap, I guess, as well, to kind of get a gauge for it. I didn't need a full tank of fuel because I got the full tires, which is really what I needed more than anything. Oh, we came out right behind Stranger. Look at that. Perfect. I think we can... Oh, shoot. Oh, I did not get the penalty for that. Did not get ding. That's killer. All right, he clipped it. He did not get penalty, obviously. And I don't know if they updated it already. I know there were some... I'd seen already where there were some ghosting type of issues. Where maybe people were ghosting a little bit too much. Oh, shoot. Woof. That was close. Just barely missed him. Now we got the advantage. He's trying to put the moves on me. Who's got the line here? He's gonna... Oh, no. Kind of let him have it. I thought that was the fair thing to do. But then he didn't really have it quite cleanly. That was a 28. I forgot to look at the last lap. Oops. Is this young man? Oh, no. He's ghosted. So that's clearly a lap. Ooh, look at that inside pass, though. Getting passed back. That was pretty nasty. I don't really know who's at fault there except both of us. Lap 10, one more. Oh, shoot. Went wide. He's going to catch up to me. He's going to be a 28. Oh, it's 29. Trying to feather the gas a little bit, which I know, some of the faster guys actually just use keyboard, so you don't really have to. Maybe I'm doing it out of habit more than anything else. Left turn. Oh, I think we got him. I think we got him, boys. And I wish there was like a chat or like a... Oh, put the first 26 down for myself. Wish there was some kind of like somewhere I could say good race or something along those lines, but really there's like nothing. It's just like cool. Good job, man. Sorry I couldn't tell you good job. Hopefully you did a good job. I mean, I'm flipping through a couple of things here to make sure I don't have anything crazy open, because it does seem as though the game is not running quite how I would like it to run. So let me just close down a couple of things. I don't really need NVIDIA broadcast turned on, so let's get rid of that. We don't need the Epic Game Store open. So good there. All right, let's try that and see if that makes a difference. See if we're able to get anything closer to... What happened? Where's the noise? Where's the sound? Get anything closer to what we want. Let's see. Looks like it's smoother now. Okay, I got a video. There it is. All right. Let's see. Do we want Sugar Hill, Muscle Car Legends? Buffalo Hill Rallycross or Pacino at Tilksport. I'm just gonna go Pacino at Tilksport because I feel like I know it pretty well. I'm just doing a quick Twitter post. I always type Twitch RC on my thing for some reason. Really bad at typing. Why didn't it pull me up? Okay, that didn't work either. I'm really having a hard time typing my own name. All right, there it is. All right, cool. All right. All right, so we have the Pacino. All right, let's go with the... We got 8 players in here now. Let's go. All right, cool. We're going to go with little number 2 there. All right, we have to get serious. What do we get? 2nd place on the last race. That's pretty solid. 2nd place out of 3. Got a little stronger strength of field this time, maybe. So see, I wonder if I alt enter and I click away. Okay, so the game doesn't minimize when I do that. It's just whenever it's in actual full mode. I guess is whenever it does that. To export Pacino Cup. Qualifier, 1 lap. Leela Star, Johnny Boy, Paul Blart, Elm, Raph Knight, Chimtron, Youngman. Okay, so Youngman's back in here. He's the one to watch out for, I think, from the last race. He was the one definitely putting down a lot of quick times. So they, with the full release, they added and made it crossplay now. So you'll see in the top left corner up there, Paul Blart is actually racing on Xbox, obviously as indicated by the Xbox logo up there, which some people kind of complained about, saying those logos maybe were a little bit distracting and or unneeded. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. This lap is just a qualifying lap, so everyone's kind of just ghosted. Not how the actual race will be run for this race. Okay, I lost sight of which car is mine. I still wish that they had some sort of an indicator to let me know which car was mine when it's in a pack. And I realize that there are liveries, but there are not a ton of livery options. It'd be nice to have just a little indicator over my car, under my car, behind my car, something so that when I get caught up in a pack, and especially if a couple of us have the same livery, I would be able to know which car is mine. Just a simple little thing to add, not too difficult. Some games use where they show you like the positions overhead. I've seen. Oh my gosh, that guy smacked that freaking bale. Like positions overhead, which I think is a little too much. I don't think it needs to be anything like that elaborate. Not necessary. Just a little. Oh, let's see where we finish. 3rd. All right. Not too bad. I'll take a 3rd place. Stick with 3rd. Come on, stay 3rd. Stay 3rd, stay 3rd, stay 3rd. This screen still hasn't they haven't really made any changes here either, which would be nice if you had something to kind of indicate what was going on, which obviously I know that qualifying is just finishing. Well, we got 3 guys with 38s and then a couple of 39s, a 42 and a 48. So got a solid chance at 3rd place here. Just gonna have to keep it together, get that pit strategy right. Which again, something in most top-down racers you don't have. In this game, you do have, which is actual pit strategy. You have to actually be mindful of your fuel levels and of your tires, health of your car, which doesn't really come into play too much, I guess, unless you wreck it really badly. All right, young man, Elm. Young man was the winner of the last race. Just started playing this, but I'm terrible. Oh, that's cool. It's a tough game. I mean, you know, they've really made it where it's not just super arcadey. It's got a lot of physics, and all the cars drive differently, and they have different grips and everything like that. Are you playing on Xbox or PC? I'm playing on PC, as you can see by Steam. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, are you familiar with how the online works in joining races? It's not the easiest thing to do, but certainly you can give a shot at joining the next race if you like. We've only got 7 in here. If you're around. It's pretty fun though. What do you did you give a shot at the time trial, the Top Gear time trial thing, where all the actual pro drivers raced on it, and they kind of left all the times in the game for you to try to attack? Romain Grosjean and Lando Norris and some of the other drivers that I don't remember their names. Oh shoot! Make this turn. I always forget which version of this track is. I think there's like a couple of versions. Oh, I missed it. Woo! Alright, got pulled for the penalty. They should add something to see the throttle and steering inputs while people are playing. Oh, you're right. You know what? I can turn that on for you and overlay on screen. That'll be helpful for Steam. I don't have it turned on at the moment, but I can flip that on so you can kind of see. I mean, I'm not a pro level player, but I'm certainly I'm okay at it. Are you playing keyboard or controller? Because I'm currently playing controller, but I can play whatever. Not that I'm great with keyboard, but I can make it work. Controller, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll after this next race, I'll pop that on so you can kind of take a look at it, see if it helps at all. This Chimpton guy looks like he's picked up the speed a little bit. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Is that empty-handed? Got it. Took me a second. Makes sense though. Empty-handed. Yeah, and do you use the analog inputs on the controller, which is the reason to use a controller, or do you use like the D-pad and A button or anything like that, assuming you're on like Xbox controller? Yeah, I do the same. I'm gonna go in the pits. Do I need to pit in this race? Did anybody else pit, or was I the only one that pitted? Oh no, there's guys down here. All right, cool. Yeah, I do the same. Yeah, did you give a shot at the some of the time trials? Like that, like I said, the Top Gear time trial or any of the weeklies or anything like that? Just to kind of see how you compare there, and maybe you can like follow some ghosts around from other players. Did look at some of the world record. Yeah, did you give a shot at any of those weeklies and just see how you kind of fared? They're tough, man. Oh shoot. Got a little bit out of hand there. Yeah, I'm sure you see some of those. Yeah, it's pretty good. Did you just pick it up since full release, I'm guessing? Yesterday? Wait, what's today? Yesterday, right? Tuesday. Yeah, came out yesterday. I had it early access, but I didn't play a ton. I had a little bit of hours put in. Randomly bought it 4 hours before full release? Oh, so you actually got the discounted price. Yeah, because it went up like, I think it went up like $5 or something right after, I heard. Yeah, that's just super lucky because actually, I mean, there was no real indicator that they were releasing it. Nobody really knew about it. I mean, other than internal people, but they just said there was going to be an event, but nobody really expected that they would just bring it out of early access randomly like that. Let's see if I can make a move at these guys. Last lap. 5th place. 38's the top right now. I have a 38.9. I had a 38.8 or something. Oh, he's ghosted. Dang it. I can't tell who's ghosted here. It's kind of a little bit frustrating, but okay, he was ghosted. Come on, lift off the brakes. Or lift off the gas. I tapped the brakes a little bit, and then I kind of held that. Oh, look at these guys. They're getting together. Come on, give me the win. Let's go. Let's go. Just stay out of it and let them do their thing. You know what I mean? Like, let them take each other out. I'm good with it. I'm totally good with it. 100%. All right. So there's this thing called Gamepad Viewer. Let's see if this works. Currently no gamepads connected. Press any button to enable. Boom. All right. Currently viewing. Player 1. All right. And then let me see if I can turn this on real quick. Where is Gamepad Viewer? NVIDIA, webcam. I gotta find it on OBS. Give me a second here. I know it's down here. What is it called? Browser. Gamepad Viewer. Boom. All right, cool. Let me shrink it down. I'll just kind of stick it over here somewhere. But that should... There we go. Yeah. Let's see if that helps for you. For getting those inputs where you can actually kind of see what's going on. All right. You could join now if you wanted to join, if it would let you. Okay, I don't know what just happened there. All right, cool, good. Oh, you're good. All right, so yeah, you should see those inputs now. It looks like they're working on screen. I am playing, just for the record, it is a I'm actually on a Series X controller, just a black, plain, wired Series X. I don't own a Series X. I just own the controller. Cool. Yeah, I don't own a Series X. I just have an Xbox One and a I'll do a PS5. But that controller is somewhere. Boom. I actually love the PS5 controller. I really like it. But just for some reason I don't know, I just kind of gravitate towards the Xbox controller. I just leave it plugged in because I don't have an Xbox Series X in here, and I don't play as much console Xbox stuff. So I just kind of leave this plugged into the PC and use the PS5 controller on the PS5, which I also never play. Still haven't managed to snag a PS5, but did manage to snag a 3070 today. Oh, dude, where'd you get the 3070? Was that one of the... Did Best Buy have a drop? Or Walmart? That's killer. That's what I'm on. EVGA queue. Not, dude. Okay, my brother and I were trying to get in on that, and we... is that where you like have an EVGA product, so you are in their queue that way? Is that one where you registered a product? Because we were talking about that. Oh, that was a horrible turn. I actually know this track pretty well, but... Alright, it wasn't bad. Also a bad turn. Gotta lift off those brakes there, right at the tree shadow. Right in that area. See what we did. First, second. Pretty good. Pretty good. I got a chance at this one. So, one of the weeklies a couple weeks ago that I actually did was this car at this track, and I finished around number 40 in the country, in the United States, whatever. There's just something where they set you up on a long waiting list. A work friend already got a card, and he was nice enough to let me go ahead and grab it. Oh, dude, that's sick. It's really cool. I actually ended up picking up two 3070s at different times. One was a Best Buy drop months and months ago that I just happened to catch. And one was in a pre-built that I got from CyberPower. I had to look because it's not this computer, but from CyberPower PC. I got a pre-built from them back in January, right before the prices got out of hand. Oh, I didn't actually get the penalty, but it ghosted me. I'm unghosted now. Okay, that's a thing. I don't even know which car is me. It's that same thing again, like I was talking about. Okay, I did not intentionally hit that guy, so I'm going to give him the position. I'm going to be nice to him. I am going to block this guy, though. Dang. Alright. We're good there. No worries with him. This is 21 laps, so I don't know if this is going to be like a 14 stopper for me. It's a 2-stopper because I'm really bad at fuel management. Come on. Come on. Who's this? Raft? 19.7's the top time. That was a 20.7, so I'm a second off of Young Man, I assume. That guy's just crushing our lobby right now. Dude, this is really not good driving pretty much all around. Okay, that was a little bit of lag. You can probably see it there. The car's jumping around a little bit. That was just bad driving. All right, 6th of 7th. Let's make a move here. But yeah, 3070 is sick, dude. Like I said, that's what I'm on right now. Yeah, it does. I mean, you got the what do they call it now? Grand Prix mode, I think they call it the single player mode, which is nice. And then of course you've got the online play, which once they get a really good lobby system up, I think is going to be even better. I think it leaves a little bit to be desired right now, but that will be a huge thing for the game once they get that up and running. Okay, he's ghosted. He is humping the tires? I don't know what's going on over there. It's a bit strange. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, he didn't hit me. Yeah, and now, so, you know, you caught it right there at the end of early access. I don't know if you got a chance to play it, like, during the early access release, since you caught it right before. But they added the additional, like, full-on rally track, which I actually haven't played yet. And they made some minor tweaks to... They've been tweaking some of the way the cars feel. You know, just kind of as the game goes on, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, there's a good amount of tracks. There's, you know, having different variations of each track is nice. I probably have 30 hours. I have to look. I can look at my Steam to see, but I think I have around 30 hours. So I got it a few weeks ago, but I don't play it a ton. I have played it obviously some, but not a super ton. Not as much as some of them. I mean, some people will put that in and, you know, by the end of the week, they'll have more time than I do. So I got a little bit of time in it. I mean, I've seen every track. I've played every car except a couple of new things that just came out. All right, lap 9. We're low on fuel. I'm going to go ahead and take a pit stop because I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it on one stop. So I'll go ahead and do an early stop here. Go ahead and fill all the way up and then grab another stop like lap, 16, 17, just a quick stop. The trick is pull in with more fuel and more tires at that point. That way your stop is not as long, right? Either on your first stop or your second stop, if you're two stopping it. Some guys are able, if you really work on lifting on the corners and not braking, as you can see in this track, you don't have to brake. You can lift early, take the corner, get back on the gas. Come past the last shadow, lift early, get back on the gas. You can full gas all the way through there. Get up here, lift, turn, gas. No need to brake. Lift past the last tree, turn, gas. So you can do this whole track around the 20-second mark without any brakes at all. And a lot of the tracks are like that. Yeah, especially on this track. Like I said, this track with this car, it's, again, it's all just lifting. I mean, I hit the 20.1. Let's see. This is probably my hardest corner right here. I'm using the last flag as my lifting point, and then the last tree right there, which actually was a little bit late, as I could see. I did hit 19s, by the way. This you flat out all the way through, and you really got to... I screwed that up, hit the brakes, as you see. And then I try to use that last shadow. I mean, basically, there's no kind of driving line or anything like that you can really follow, so you're really just kind of... Just like most racing games, using track markers. Are you a racing game fan? They're empty-handed. You play other racing games? I'm guessing, since you bought this one on a whim, or maybe not on a whim, but fan but casual. Okay, like casual, like Forza Horizon, or casual like Need for Speed, or casual like casually playing games more competitive than that. I'm just gonna go for the pits. Just feels like a time. I was actually playing Horizon earlier. I wasn't streaming. I was just playing with some buddies. First time I'd played in a while. You getting Horizon 5? Okay, nice. Yeah, looks pretty sick, dude. I'm more of a Forza Motorsport fan than a Forza Horizon fan, just honestly. I'm a little more on the sim side of the scene than the arcade side. But I do still enjoy Horizon, and talk about, you want to talk about depth. I mean, that game has everything. And 5 looks awesome. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. We'll have a group of some people playing. We're open and friendly as long as you're cool. Just don't be uncool. I don't know if that guy was ghosted or not, so I just made the avoidance. Oh, he's out of gas. So he probably tried to one-stop it. Or maybe just forgot to get gas after the last one. Either way, put me in second. So this, with this 21 lapper, is really so much about pit strategy. Glad I found your channel. We'll definitely hop in more often. Oh, appreciate it, man. I read that whole thing and then freaking ran into the wall, but I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we I mean, and like I said, we're a friendly group. I mean, I honestly, just being 100% honest, I stream to find more people that that want to play games and stuff with us. We have a little kind of a smaller Discord that pretty much just chill and play games together. They were playing like I said, we were doing Horizon 4 earlier, and then we were doing the Cycle Frontier. It's closed beta FPS, kind of like Escape from Tarkov, kind of, but in space. And one of the guys in there had some codes. He gave out like 4 or 5 beta codes that he just kind of randomly came across. And it's cool. Like I said, it's like Escape from Tarkov in space. He's ghosted, right? Okay. Dude, second place. Let's go. Let's take that podium and run. Checked out YouTube. Victory Heat Rally seems interesting. Oh, the Tarkov space game is called The Cycle Frontier. The Cycle Frontier. It's currently in closed beta, and I think the beta ends November 1st, and if you don't have a key, or if you need a key, I think I have another key. If you're interested in it all, if you look it up and you say, hey, that looks cool, just hit me up. Send me a message or whatever. I'm sure I can get you a key. I think we have a couple of extras still in the Discord. Dude, yeah, Victory Heat Rally. Oh, thanks for checking out YouTube. Victory Heat Rally. I don't use it that much, but I had fun at Steam Next Fest. Victory Heat Rally is actually really fun, dude. It's don't know how to describe it exactly, but it's cool, man. Like, just the colors and the feel of the car is actually like, it feels like it looks like it would feel. Like, to me, this game actually feels a little different than it looks like it would feel. Like, it feels more physicsy, I guess you would say. That game is like exactly like it looks, is how it feels. It's awesome. Faenza. Okay, so funny story here, interesting story. Faenza, I don't know how you say that, is a new map, new track. Of course, none of these tracks are officially like real life tracks. They're all fictional tracks. This track is modeled after Imola, Italian track, and because somebody's test track ended up in this area, which is like right next to Imola, or it's a city right near it or something, so they named it that and basically made a track that's similar to Imola. I totally screwed up the story, but just know that this track is loosely based on Imola. I guess if it's Italian, not Italian, it's probably Imola, not Imola. I guess you don't say it like a hard I. But yeah, so I have raced this track once. I don't know if there are very different ribbons, so hopefully I know it enough to at least complete a lap and not make myself totally embarrassed. But yeah, cool track. And then there's like I said, a couple of them that they added in. There's this one, and then there's the test drive, Top Gear test drive. A young man's still in here. He's the current room leader, I guess you would say. Be cool if you had like some kind of a count of in this room, how many wins or something like that, or some kind of just basic point system or something to let you know that, this guy young man's been in this lobby for X amount of races, and, he's like the current champ of the room, I guess you would say. That'd be kind of a cool feature. Yeah, they should definitely have like a point system, which they have. I don't know if you saw, they also added the mini tournaments, which it hasn't come up so far in this room, but mini tournaments are like it's a few races. I think they're all 5 laps. They have collisions turned off on all of them, kind of like the qualifying here, and they do some sort of a point system there, like 1 point for top qualifying lap and some points for other stuff, finishing position. And then they do a reverse. One of the reasons they turn collisions off is because they only do qualifying on the first track, and then after that's terrible. And then after that, it's reverse order of point standings. So, if you're not doing well, you get to be up front, and it's crazy because obviously guys are there's gonna be a lot of passing basically. So turn that light up a little bit. A lot of passing. So it's. They said they decided to turn collisions off on that just so that they didn't have so much chaos. So right here, like here we are, and I know what's going on. I just wish it told me what was going on. Showed me who else was in the field still racing, yet to finish. Showed me where they were on the track. Just some kind of an indicator of like what's going on there. It's a cool game. I just there's always everything's got a little bit of critiquing. I guess they should take. Some constructive criticism and things like that. I do like that there's an animated crowd. Um, ooh, favorite vehicle in this game. I've only driven them once, but the new F1 car is really nice. I've only driven them once though. I don't know if you've run those yet or not, but they're really, really awesome. Super fast. Okay. Yep. Yep. All right. Well, sort of spun him. Also, sort of got spun, and now I'm just out of control. Okay. Woo! Wow. Really split the defenders there on that one. Ooh, got a little harder to turn than I expected there. Yeah, that, like I said, that new Formula One car basically is super nice, really fast, a lot of downforce. Takes you know, high speed turns. I mean, it drives like you would kind of feel an F1 car in a top down game would drive like, I guess. I don't know. I do like these GT cars too. I don't think they're my favorite necessarily. Like before the GT car, probably, or before the new F1 car, I would say probably these. Oh shit. Okay. Damn, I was only a 10th off from his from the top time right now in the room. Just that first track kind of, or first lap kind of screwed me over. And I'm putting, just so you know, I'm using way too many controller inputs. You really should be using a lot less of them, probably more overstated. It's actually a little bit, not necessarily handicapped, but I've seen some guys do really good stuff on keyboard, which is obviously digital. I don't know. I've driven it with the D-pad, I've driven it with the keyboard, and because when you're on a controller, you kind of get that, like if you push to the right, for example, it doesn't instantly go to full lock, right? Even if you push it there, there's like a little bit of a kind of a buffer delay almost for it to turn the wheels there. And I think it can be a little bit of a, like I'll go D-pad. It can be a little bit of a hindrance, which, you know, it's tough to say, hey, we're like a sim style based racing game, but you know, you're better off on digital inputs. I don't know if those words really go well together. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like I said, I'm driving. You should be able to see I'm D-pad now, just to kind of change it up. And I mean, that lap was slightly slower, but not much. It's not too bad on keyboard. Some of the top guys actually are on keyboard. Like the top, like top of the world records. Some of those guys actually race on keyboard. So it's not really a hindrance. I mean, you can do it. You know, it's. I guess it's good in a way that it's designed. It's preference, right? There's no real advantage to any of them, which is good. Oh shoot, I might have should have pit there. I got 13. All right, I'm gonna stick on D-pad. I'm gonna lift really early. 9% fuel, 8%. All right, we're gonna go half throttle. We're really on conservation mode here. 7. He's out. Was he out of fuel or is he out of the game? Not sure what just happened there. 5. Yeah, if you don't go full throttle, you definitely can save fuel. Just for the record. So, all right. Made it 7 laps. Pulled in second place. Got 2 guys coming around. That will put me in 4th. I should come out in 4th, right? All right. I guess just for fun, go back to analog. Yep, all right, came out in 4th. Oh, no. Damn it. Ah, man. Fresh tires, you know. I do like, I mean, you can definitely feel the difference in the tires as they change, you know, fresh versus old. They did a good job with that, changing the, I assume from a dev standpoint, they're pretty much just changing the friction, which in most games, especially in, I mean, racing games, is just like a multiplier. Pretty easy to kind of change. So you just set up like an inverse friction. Shoot. Love a mode like Super Off where you can see the whole track. These tracks are too big for that, though. I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, basically, they call it a single screen game. But these tracks are too big for that. It wouldn't work. Funnily enough, I am developing personally a single screen racing game inspired heavily by Off-Road and RC Pro-Am and Super Sprint and all those fun single screen games that I loved, back in my day, because I'm super old. But I'm not saying it'll ever see the light of day, but I have definitely been working on it. Dude, I'm a huge fan. I love single screen games. Like, they play so well in the arcades too. Like, they just make awesome. Like, my goal, I won't even say dream, I'm just gonna say goal. My goal is to make a game and then also make an arcade, stand-up arcade version of it with steering wheels, much like the old off-road games, and actually, have it released somewhere where you could actually play it. Guy who has worked on a ton of my own games. Oh, as a guy who has... Okay. The guy who's worked on a ton of my own games that also haven't seen the light of day. I understand how that goes. Okay. What kind of games do you normally work on? And what engine do you use? Hopefully you say Unity, because that's the fun one. All these guys are ghosted. Except that guy. I just bullied my way into second. That's all right. I'll take third. I don't have to bully Leela around. Yeah, I have a ton. I mean, I don't know what a ton is, but at least 20 projects that have never seen the light of day, and I have a handful that have, just, very, very, very limited release. Like Indie Expo and the Play Store and things like that, just for funsies. Okay, what did he... Oh, he's game... Oh, was he a lap ahead? It would have ghosted him if he was, right? Big fan of small games on limited engines, like Pico 8. Oh, that's cool. I built some of my own game engines. Oh, nice. Are you a software dev by day? Would kind of make sense if you were. Building your own game engines, that's a bit more work than what I do, which is just take something like Unity or Unreal and work from there. Computer engineer. Okay, nice, dude. Yeah, my background is comp sci. I'm in... Oh, he must have run out of gas. Dude, Leela Star must have run out of fuel right when he passed the line. Yeah, he's dropping. So he's got to be one of these out here on the track currently. Oh my gosh, dude. That sucks. Yeah, comp sci was my original background, but I didn't actually complete the program. No, you can still go, but just very slowly. Like 5 miles per hour. 10 miles per hour, probably. There's no speedometer, I'm guessing. You would ghost... I don't know if you ghost, though. Because he did ghost. You may ghost if you run out of fuel. The ghost thing changed when the game came out yesterday. They actually... You ghost more than you used to, so I'm not exactly sure what the ghosting requirements are anymore. Again, my biggest complaint about this game, which it's a great game, it's an awesome game, has a lot going for it, depth and all kinds of things. The joining system, like if you wanted to join right now, you would have to literally join right now. You'd have to hit solo online, and you don't get to choose this room. You have to hope that it pairs you up into this room with matchmaking, and that's just not good enough. It's not acceptable. Wait, Rallycross World Series? That's not a Rallycross. It's a Rallycross car at a non-Rallycross track. Let's go Tilk Sport. But yeah, I think you might ghost, I guess. I've dripped this all over me. The remains of my Mountain Dew Baja Blast has now made it onto my lap. Did you see Steam Next Fest? Okay, so this is the 60s GP. That's pretty cool. The Steam Next Fest they just did last week, where a bunch of demos were available, a bunch of up and coming games, I guess. Game demos. That was where that Victory Heat Rally, and that's where the last few things on YouTube. I got a few more YouTube videos to post, just short things from the stream that were pretty much that, just me playing you know, a few minutes of a game that I tried out and kind of adding in some hopefully insightful feedback to the devs, kind of from a dev perspective, just like you. Wax and wane on games. Back in as of last week, so I'm catching up. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm generally on the on side. I don't know which car is me. Again, problem. Okay, I'm the one sliding. Be nice if there was a better way to kind of know which one was me. Do you have anything anything released, available, game-wise, that could be played or accessed by anyone else? I think I got the lap time. 26.4. I always like checking out new stuff, man. Ooh, first time leader achievement unlocked. Let's go. Whatever that means. First place qualifying, I'm sure. But yeah, their lackluster lobby system is the reason we have 2 people in here right now. Even though there are probably hundreds of people playing, or I think last check there were around 100 people playing when I jumped on. I mean, not all of them are online. That's just people playing on Steam. But also, there's crossplay, so there are Xbox players possibly, but their ability to... How to get a Super Mario Kart star, dude? What? I'm going to let him pass. About to hop off, but it was great. Running your channel will definitely hop on the... Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, for sure. And like I said, I mean, no pressure or anything, but if you are into playing games and want to play with other people, feel free to look at the Discord. I mean, you can join and leave or whatever if you... Whatever, but we just kind of gather in there and play games sometimes. So, if you're looking for some people to play games with, we got some people in there that'll play games. If you're not looking, not interested, that's cool too. But otherwise, you'll find me here a couple times a week. Just chilling and playing different random stuff. And sometimes talking about game dev. Stop going so fast. Oh yeah, take care, empty-handed. See ya. Stop going so fast. We're not even going fast. Look how slow we're going. What are you talking about? You're not even in this one. We got stuck in the B team lobby. Although the young man is quick. Young man's fast. Yeah. Nah, young man's fast. Thank you. Young man's quick, and I'm trying my best to keep up. And talk at the same time. Maybe I could do a little better if I wasn't talking and pay attention to words coming across the screen, but it's all in good fun. But no, this guy here, this young man guy is pretty quick, man. I've been trying to keep up with him every race. Young man has something, dude. I don't know, man. Guy is just rolling. Am I going to make... Oh, yeah, we don't have to pit on this one. Did I take fast lap? 25.8. Oh, no, he's got 4/10 on me. All right. I think I can take 4/10 here. If I brake really early right there, or lift off early, stab the brakes, and if I can get through here at pretty much full throttle... dude, I screwed that up really bad. I should have been called for a penalty there. I did not get called for a penalty. Coming around the corner at 22, 3, 24, 25. Still a better lap. Jeez. It was what felt like a terrible lap and was still a decent lap. So. It's all about seat time for the speed, man. Collision system needs some rework. Yeah. Let's go a little more detail on that. Do you mean collisions like as in the way the collisions kind of get turned on and off as the game is played? Or do you mean collisions as in sometimes you run into a wall and it kind of jumps you around in a weird way? Like which collision system are you specifically talking about, I guess? Or which issue? Yeah, player to player. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You mean like hitboxes are off, or, sometimes you get, like I said, there's a couple of different things I've noticed. One is, okay, my tires are kind of not great, and my fuel is even worse. One I've noticed is, sometimes when you hit somebody, it gets kind of wonky. Like, the car kind of jumps around a little bit. and just kind of like, not really teleports, but like, just like does weird shit. I don't know how to really explain it. Maybe that's what you're talking about. All right, we got 10 fuel. How far can we go? If I try to conserve, he's gonna catch me. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not even gonna finish this lap actually. Dang, I should have pitted earlier when he did. Yeah, he's gonna catch me. I'm gonna pit anyway. I had to conserve fuel. I'm still gonna pit. He's gonna catch me. Yeah, and then there's, so like I said, there's a couple of, the player-to-player collision where it kind of gets like jumpy-ish, or like you said, maybe slightly random on if you actually hit somebody. And then there's even more to it where you have the it seems like it changed right when they did the full release yesterday, where the ghosting kind of effect is different than it was before the actual official release, where previous to that it seemed like you didn't really ghost that much unless somebody was a lap down, like unless it was basically like would have been a blue flag. But now it seems like with the new system, since it came out officially yesterday, you just kind of ghost randomly in races. So that's not... You like the new system? Okay. You like you're talking about where you just kind of get ghosted. Now, sometimes it seems like you're ghosted too long, though. Like, I understand being ghosted during, like, if you CCD. Yeah, dude, totally. Hilarious that everyone calls it that, by the way. If you CCD and then you get ghosted, I understand that. That makes sense. But it seems like there have been a couple of times where you didn't CCD and maybe just something kind of questionable might have happened. Yeah, wall penalty. Okay. I don't know. I definitely saw a lot of talks about it yesterday with people talking about how often the ghosting is happening. All right, well, I'm chilling in a lobby by myself now, apparently, because, because of reasons. So maybe I will let the countdown go and, like, rejoin another one. It's also... I know in all the little mini tournaments, I know that they've set up... Oh, Apex helmet. All the tournaments are collisions off, which I get that. That makes sense. Especially because they use the reverse grid order for the reverse finishing order for the grid order in those tournaments, right? So, like, whenever you get to your second or third race, it's reverse of the previous or reverse of the current standings. One of those. I get that being collisions off, because you already know, like, you're putting people in a position where the last guys are going, or the fast guys are going to have to make their way through traffic to get through to the front. So I totally get that. From what I've recognized, it doesn't turn off unless you are a significant amount away from the nearest player. Okay, so if you're a significant amount away from the nearest player, then it turns off. Okay. You might be right. Yeah, I mean, I haven't paid attention to it. I haven't paid attention to it a ton. What's the choice here? GP World at Faenza? Amola? I mean, basically. Siena's a big track, but there's only 2 of us, so maybe I'll stick with something that's a little bit shorter, like that. Faenza? I don't know how you say it. Fonzie? Like from Happy Days? I mean, that's cool. That's even before my time. And I'm old. Faenza. Yeah. Faenza. Yeah, okay. Got it. Thank you. Baberdude? Honestly, your name's harder to say than the track name, so... Looks like... Baberdude. Hey, it's Chimptron. What up? We have a 7-player lobby that just started. Can ping... Okay, yeah, do that, please. Thanks. Are you in that other one? Man, these cars feel awesome. Okay, alright, cool. Good enough for me. I do what I can. I can read good sometimes. Man, these cars are awesome, though, aren't they? I don't know. Might be my favorite car. Hard to say, but... These things are really cool. Oh, chimp. Going wild. Yeah, well, you said penguin searching, so you must not be racing. You must be starting a race if you're able to chat. I'm guessing. Must be what's going on. Nice. That and the new Aston Martin looking one? Yeah. Dude, this car's so nice, though, man. I just love the way you can sling it around. And the way it really just sticks. The storm. Alright, chimp. I mean, that's a solid lap. Not mad there. You can probably put it in the 24s after a few tries, I'm sure. I think you can get there. Fainza. Original Fire Games. OFG. They put the branding everywhere. Of course, makes total sense. I love having animated crowds. That's such a simple thing. Like, such a overlooked, probably, thing by many, but really just livens up the game. I mean, even here on the side of the track, you've actually got live crowds there. I'm gonna let you do that, chimp. I do like that purple car, by the way. It's nice because I can say a bunch of things and you're listening. It's even better because you can't type anything while you're driving. But I can talk. It's kind of like I can say bad things, but you can't say them back. All right, what we got here? Standing low 26, mid 26. Sling it. There you go. You just got to lift there, chimp. You just got to lift. No brakes, really. Especially in this thing. I did tap the brakes a second ago when I overshot a corner, but otherwise it's just all lifting. Even there, just lift and go. Lift and go. 25. All right, 23%. We've done 2 laps so far. We're 11-ish% per lap. We got 12 laps. 11% of laps not going to cut it. We are going to have to pit. But we don't need a ton. We need about 130. I don't know. Let's just take a guess. 130%. So once we're down to like 4, we'll pit on like lap 5. We won't go all the way to the halfway mark. We'll pit after like lap 5. I'm giving away my pit strategy to Chimp. If he's listening. Gonna pit after lap 5. That way I don't have to use as much time to get myself back up to full. The only negative there is that my tires could wear down a little lower by the time the race is over. Because if I go ahead and get full tires earlier, then, you know, you could end up with them a little bit lower. Faster. But it's cool, though. After lap 5, that's this one. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. And I haven't even hit a 25 yet, or 24 in race. Just 25s. Alright, this is the pit. This is the pit. Don't forget to pit. Pit, 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 pit. I gotta remind myself because I will forget. I'll just drive right past that silly thing. Oh, he's taking the extra lap. What's he gonna do with it? I'm like barely in the pits. So many times when I first started playing, I would like leave the pits, or I'd like drop in like, oh, I'm in there, and I'd like look away and not pay attention, and I've like backed out of the space by accident, and I'm getting no fuel, and I'm getting no tires, and I'm just literally wasting my time. I probably lost 100 positions doing that. Oh, I almost got caught with that CCD. Didn't, though. Sharp turn. Lift again. The key to this car, definitely this track, is just lifting. That's it. Even that section, I mean, you can see me tap the brakes there just a little bit. Probably don't even need to. Can definitely run 24, or definitely run 25s, no problem. Just cruising around. Get it? Woof! Sometimes when you turn in early, like, you can kind of feel that you've got a really high chance of possibly missing the turn, but I made it. I'm using too much steering input there. I do use a tiny bit of brakes on that left-hander, because you kind of have to get the setup from the right-hander. So you got to kind of... I call them sacrifice corners. You got to sacrifice the first corner in your mind. Sacrifice the right-hander a little bit to get set up for the left-hander. because if you don't, then you'll be in bad position. So you got to kind of sacrifice that one in order to power through that one earlier. That was actually better. I wish there was little okay, I screwed that up. It'd be nice if there were like split times, like on a section or two, like maybe one or two per track, where it was just like, you know, here's your split. You know, you're ahead or you're behind, or you have some sort of like performance delta to let you know if you're ahead or behind of your best lap of, at least of that session. It doesn't have to be like best all time, but like my 25-1, like if it let me know, hey, you're a tenth ahead of that halfway through the track at that split sector, that would be kind of a cool feature. Or in addition to that, you know, a lot of other racing games have like a distance away from vehicles, from other vehicles on track, like right now with Chimptron. It'd be nice if we knew how far ahead or behind he was. This case happens to be behind, but it'd be nice to know if he was either X amount of seconds or X amount of meters, or, you know, because, you know, I get it. We're the only idiots that use feet. So, you know, we can use meters. I'm okay with meters. Now I'd see him rapidly approaching. I'd be watching the meters mark shrink down quickly. Race just ended. Okay. We're going to finish this one, and then we're going to try and jump in there. So that should give us just enough time to get in. Thank you for the heads up. I mean, this is only 25 seconds, so that should be enough time. Hopefully Chimp's paying attention. How many spots do you guys have in there, Babber? Oh, yeah, cool, thank you. How many spots do you have in that one? Available. You said 7? All right, I'm going to try. I'm going solo. All right. I'm going for it now, so, you know. Hopefully Chimp caught that and he jumps in. Chimp. Requeue? Is that a real word? Did I make that? Is that a, can I say that word like that? Also, again, you know, just put it out there. Be nice if there was another way to join that's not sitting here staring at this screen hoping that it gets in. Okay, we got 5 of 7. I think we're in. I think we might be here. I'm also waiting. Yeah. All right, cool. All right. Ooh, prototype at Sienna. Super Lights at Copperwood. Super Lights Trophy at Tilk Sport. Haven't seen any actual rally or dirt. I mean, you can make lobbies, but you gotta hope and that's the thing. Yeah, like, it just sucks whenever you're adding people. Like, that's the scenario that sucks. When, just like this, when you're like, hey, we have 5 spots in our room, come join it. Well, I can't just join it. Like, there's not like a, cool, yeah, I'll jump right in with you guys. It's like, okay, time it just right, hit the Q button, hope that you make it in. I've kind of really said that a bunch of times about this game. That's, if I had an only real complaint, if I was allowed like one complaint box, one complaint sheet, it's the only real one. The other ones are just whatever. I can get past those. Yeah, friendly. Yeah, I mean, you know, and generally speaking, when you have a game that has crossplay, you create some sort of a party system. But I get the friendsless thing. I get that, like Steam integration, which isn't overly difficult to do. Steam integration, Steam joining. Even more than that, just a server browser. Like, hey, these servers are available, even if they didn't show up while the race was on, but even if they did show up in that 60 seconds or 90 seconds that they're joinable, if there was a lobby list and it showed you what lobbies were joinable at that instant that you're looking, it would be better. And I don't think that's that difficult. Let me rephrase that. I don't think that's that difficult based on my game dev experience with games that I've done. I don't know how difficult it is with what they have in place. So let me be fair about that. I don't think it's overly difficult, and I think that the dev time is probably not spent better anywhere else except that, in my opinion. Because otherwise, there's going to be a player base that's frustrated by their inability to play this game with their friends. So, and again, I've said it way too much, and I probably won't stop saying it until it's fixed, just being honest. Not because I'm stuck on it, but because it's that important. This is going to be interesting in this race. I didn't really see who else in this lobby. I think I'm the black car. Having a hard time telling, but I think that's my car. I mean, this is like... this qualifying right here was super tight. I think I passed those guys. What? Come on now. Don't let me take second. I wasn't that good. Come on, boys. Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. I don't want to be second, actually. It's terrible up there. The racing is tough. Let's get some, you know, let's come hang out a little bit lower. Don't know how many people are still out there racing right now. Oh, Hey's in here. Hey. Ghosted Chimptron, Back Elephant, Rev Decay, Mini, Pusto. Okay. Yeah, well, what's up, everyone? I know Hey. I've raced with him quite a few times. He's solid. Obviously, Black Elephant King, fast. Prototype World Series. Race, 15 laps. In the Conquest. Cool car. Kind of like an old, several cars. Connecting, the collision connections. Okay. Oh, shoot. Bad turn. Holding up the lobby. Oh, man. That was a bad... Chimp and Hay, I guess. I guess that was Hay. It was definitely Chimp, because he's on my ass right now. Actually, he's inside. Oh, I got that turn a little bit, though. Actually, that and the qualifying lap, I was able to do pretty well on that that last turn. Ooh, I overshot that one a little bit. This track is literally just back and forth. You know what? For anyone who played Forza Motorsport 2, I think it was 2. Snake Tracks, they called them. They had all names like King Cobra and Rattlesnake and I don't know, Coral or whatever the names of the tracks were. King Cobra was the big one, where it was like all the snake tracks put together, but everyone just called them the snake tracks because they all had snake names. It just kind of reminds me of a snake track. It's like they were all just like fictional tracks that literally just had like a shit ton of different types of turns, and this is kind of like that. Oh, I'm holding you up, Chimp. I'm definitely doing it. Trying to avoid that CCD. Oh no! Go ahead. You got it. Good move, good pass. Way to stay on me. And can we do this in one stop? We're using more than 30% per lap. So that's not going to happen. Or more than 10% a lap. 15 laps, so you can't... If you use more than 10% a lap, you can't do it. Look at that pass, though! I did not put you even near that wall. Don't even bring that juju on me. I mean... That was like top level. That was some Hamilton stuff right there. That's top level. Well, we got a car here. Sir, you may need to check your check engine lights on, my friend. In fact, I believe your check car light is on. It's not just your engine, it's literally the whole car. Hopefully you can get that resolved. Good news for you. The pits can fix anything here, dude. They are legit, and they can do it in about 5 seconds. They just hook you right up to that diagnostics. Figure out the issue. Same for you, sir. Whatever the issue is, just take it into my guys. Tell them Serial sent you. They'll get you the discount. AKA they'll charge you more. And they'll hook me up with a little referral fee. Seems fair. I mean, I did send you after all. Oh, watch out for that wall, dude. Just comes up on you fast. I didn't lose a Chimpy yet, did I? Chimpytron. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Tire's getting a little wild. 10%. We got more laps in the car. 6, 7, 8. Okay, if we can make it past 8, actually, we can one-stop this. Tires are going to be a problem. But how many seconds am I losing per lap? 3. Well, so 3 seconds for 2 laps. That's only 6 seconds. So So as long as, if my pit was less than 6 seconds, then that would make sense. But I do believe the pit adds a little more than that. The pit itself is a few seconds, plus the time lost on the way in and out. So I'm going to stick it out here. Run one more lap on this nasty set of tires that they're going to throw away. So hot to the touch you can't touch them. Oh, watch out. Ghosted. Two seconds off. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay, getting close on fuel. 12%. I don't think I've ever taken the pits here. Shoot. I gotta find them. Okay, they're on the side up there. All right. They're at that last turn. I don't know how hard they are to get into. I'm getting pit anxiety right now. Anyone who's ever played like long races at sim games, it's a real thing. All right, we got it. Okay, nice and easy entry on this one, dude. Whoa, tried to get away from me again. From what I heard, they were focusing hard on the connection, correction, collisions, and they just added the randomized online queues from the set of 3. Oh, shoot. I don't have enough fuel. I gotta go. No. Backwards in the pits is normal, right? Oh, my gosh. Literally couldn't have been the worst. Honestly, it's the worst pit in the entirety of the human race. This game has never seen a worse pit than what just happened. That was it. That was the crown jewel of bad pits. Not Brad Pitts. I didn't say Brad Pitts. Bad pits. Not the same thing. And I don't mean armpits. I mean pit stops. Alright, I gotta pass this fool. Watch out, Ghosted. You're not actually Ghosted. It would actually be easier to pass you if you were Ghosted. But since you're not Ghosted, it's a little more difficult. 23 seconds off that lap. Because I was in the pits, like, backwards. There we go. That's a clean pass. Shoot. Clean-ish. Alright, it's going to have to be on the... Oh, man! Got distracted by the flag shadows. I'm just going to blame it on that. Uh-oh. We got a little bit of a fuel situation. We don't need a check engine light for that one. We know exactly what's wrong, sir. The gauge at the top lets you know. And at the bottom. Whenever you are low on the fuels. And you have run out, my friend. And now you're idling around the track. Oh, look at that. We got him. We got him. Scared him. I didn't have to touch him. I just had to scare him out. And actually, okay, so Hayes actually out front. I just realized that. Hey, Hayes out front. We got Black Elephant King has now dropped to 3rd place. Does that mean Chimptron is in 2nd? Balling out there. Big money. Oh, I just saw Chimptron pass by on the purple. That was Black Elephant actually to the left a second ago, making the pass on him, Black Elephant King. Saw it happen in my peripherals. Or peripherals, or some people say it weird. Peripherals. It's got that extra R in there. Oh, man, I wish I knew how far ahead Chimptron was. Was that him right there? Is that Chimp coming out of pits? It looks like we got the pass on him. Oh, and then he hit the wall. I don't know if these guys are ghosted. Ghosted. Okay. All ghosted. No indicator, really, other than looking at their car really closely to see if they're actually ghosted. Ooh, I got that turn down that time. That felt really good. Alright, we got to hold off the Chimp for how many laps? 2? Oh, there he is. Look, he got a good turn right there. Oh, my car backfired on me. Oh, bad turn. Bad turn. Did he 2-stop it? I wonder if he 2-stopped it. Because he was in the pits pretty late. Oh, look at this guy. Kind of forced his way through there, didn't he? Oh, shit. CC, damn it. I heard somebody in the pits. All right, that was the doo-doo-doo. That little beep right there lets you know that it is the ultimate lap. As in the last lap. Not the penultimate lap. And not ultimate lap like the best lap ever. Just the last lap. Oh, man, I got to give it up to Chimp for this one. He ran a solid race. Why is Ghosted finish? Isn't that weird how that works? Like, it shows Ghosted as finish in 5th place. He's got the checkered. Yeah, even though that couldn't have happened. All right, so good. Yeah, good race, Chimp. Am I? Yeah, had a 2-stop. Oh, dude, is that what happened? Wait, so which one are you in here? Babber dude? Which guy are you? I don't know which guy are you. Which guy you are? I mean, I know Chimtron is Chimtron. Oh, you're Elephant King. Oh, okay, cool. Sweet. Dude, yeah, I saw that Chimtron 2-stopped for sure. Because he was in that late pit. I was like, dude, there's no way that he's taking his first stop this late. So I knew he 2-stopped. I 1-stopped and I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. Oh, you know what? I'm only picking Muscle Car Legends at Interstate because I haven't run a dirt track today. That's the only reason. I'm not great at it. But that was a good race, dude. I mean, us three, it was us three up there, right? So, solid, man. Solid work, boys. If you get lapped when first place finishes, all other players are done after their current lap, so it doesn't wait for everyone. I see what you're saying. Okay. So they just finish whatever lap they're on once first place finishes, and that's kind of their way of... I see what you're saying. Instead of doing a count, like a lot of games do a countdown, end of race timer. End of race countdown timer. This one has a different approach to it, which is fine. It works. I never really paid that close attention to how that works like that, though, but yeah, good call. Oh, GP World Series at Faenza. Dude, yes, he is very fast. Chimp, you're fast. He's fast too. He was up there too, right? That's some pretty quick some quickness in here. I'm just trying to like take top 5. I'll just take the top half of the room and I'm good. If I can take like top 5 out of whatever. Everyone finish all laps is top of board and then it rates by time and laps completed. Okay. Got you on the wall squeeze? Yeah. Pretty much. I saw your you guys had that killer pass, dude. I think it was Chimp making the pass. Was it Chimp making the pass on Elephant? Or no, it was Elephant making the pass on Chimp. It happened over there as I was coming around, and then it was past me to the left. Yeah, good luck keeping up with Minardi and those boys, man. He's too fast. Minardi, Doghouse, Bottle of Scotch. Some of those guys. I don't remember who else is up there at the top of the boards, but Hotshot, yeah. Imperium, yep, him too. Yeah, they're nuts, dude. A lot of, a lot of playtime in this. A lot of, I guess I'm just going to cut that because it doesn't matter right now. This is about to get confusing. Well, I didn't even mean to take it like that and get up here, but it happened. Mustapane. Don't hit it. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I didn't hit it, actually. So surprised I didn't hit that. I'm gonna luck into like third. I'm gonna luck into like third. I know it. I shouldn't look into first, guys. Okay. All right. There we go. I'm gonna luck into second. How about that? I just caught a crazy lap. Got lucky. Curious what these times look like. Eventually we'll find out. 24-4, 24-7, 25, 25, 20. Man, you guys will be in 24s in like 3 laps. I'm not even worried about it. 3 laps, dude. Both of you guys will be in the 24s. Twill happen. Twill. The word, right? It's a contraction. This must be a US server. I've got 7980 ping. I'm East Coast US. So, guessing it's a US server? Or at least North America. I think Hey is South America, Central America. Let's go, Hey. Let's push him. Let's screw it up in the first corner. Oh, he's already off. Oh, no. Oh, dude, chimp. Man. I didn't brake check you intentionally, but I know that I certainly got on the brakes and it didn't help. I know that. I recognize that. Because Hay was just so out of control, it was hard to say what was about to happen. Hard to say? Did I say hard to Hay was about to happen or hard to say it was about to... It's hard to say what was about to happen when Hay... Oh, shit. Well, I'll make up for it with that. Tried to enter as nicely as possible, but it didn't work. Oh, man, this race is scuffed, dude, and it's... I'm going to take 23.5% responsibility. I feel like that's a pretty fair number. Oh my gosh. Sparks everywhere. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm going to spin here again. Don't spin. That section's tough. You want to hit that just right, but if you miss it a little bit, then... All right, 68. So we finished 3 laps. So it's about 10% a lap again. We got 12 laps. It's 120%. So yeah, we gotta take a pit in here. Always just really look at a couple laps, and again, what matters is laps and easy. I try to do easy math while I'm driving. I'm not trying out here trying to do like, you know, freaking algebra like we've been doing with my daughter. By the way, if you're a kid and you're in school, I tell you need to know algebra. The only thing you really need to know algebra for is whenever you have to help your kids with their algebra homework when they're older. Other than that, you don't use a bunch of algebra in your day-to-day life. I'm not saying you don't use any. Not a bunch. Alright, we're going to pit after the 6th lap on this one. Could have pitted after the 5th lap. That is not Chimp there. Chimp has made it... So if that was Chimp that got wrecked at the beginning, and I would have thought it was, because... Shit! Because he's purple. Then, look at that turn there. Then he may have passed me whenever I went off earlier and spun, because I certainly did that. Alright, pits. Let's go. 6 of 12. Kind of stuck on the limiter in there. The pit limiter. Full tires. Full gas. I like the dings. I kind of depend on those. I mean, obviously there's little meters. You can kind of see when it's coming, but just kind of counting the little dings is a better option for me. I can't believe I did not get called on a penalty on that. Oh my gosh. That had to be the farthest over in the hitbox you can possibly be without getting a penalty. I mean, I basically drove through that thing. Straight on. I pretty much straight on drove through it. That was pretty much impossible. That one I just barely clipped. That one's fair. 24.6. See if we can get in the 24s. This might be a 24. Nope. Oh yeah, it was. 24/7. Nice. Felt pretty good. I messed up the first corner already. Gotta get this corner right. It's these, I guess, are left-handers that really you got to get right on this track, it seems like, pretty heavily. Another 24, but not low enough. Yeah, it's all the left-handers. Like that left-hander, this left-hander, you really got to cut right. Or cut correctly, I guess I should say, not right. Because that's like a double apex corner. And I freaking way overcorrected on that. I did not need to do that. And that's another left-hander there that you really just have to get right. All right, can we hold on? I am definitely scared of wherever Black Elephant is. It doesn't matter where he is. I'm fearful of his position in this track right now. He is just too fast. Come on. No, no. Ah. Got to make sure when you come back out of those areas too, if you end up in the dirt or somewhere like that, you don't want to just hold the gas down trying to get back on the track. You want to either feather it or kind of just half gas it if you have analog, because if you get on the track and you touch that pavement or touch that dirt with full power, then you will spin this thing. Especially this car with the wheelbase and the power that it has, it definitely will spin. Ooh, a lot of carnage at the beginning. Rough start to that one. A lot of carnage there at the beginning. But we made it through. Yeah, I think actually I hit you, Chimp, more than anybody else. Or well, actually, I think you hit me in the back. I'm pretty sure that was you that hit me in the back. I think. Because Hay was out front. We came into the first, we had the right and then the left. Yeah, I thought so. But I mean, I don't, you know, you were racing. I took like 23 and a 23% responsibility for it. I felt like I was a little bit responsible by probably over braking because Hay was kind of out of control after that first left, and then we going into the right, you know, the switchback, and he was right on edge. So I was concerned that he was going to over brake or put his car sideways. So I did hard brake a little more than I should have in anticipation of that. I'll do a mini tournament. Probably the last thing I do though. And then I'm gonna jump. I braked hard in anticipation of him braking hard. I didn't want to hit him in the back, and then I got hit in the back. Nah, man, it wasn't a brake check. It wasn't a brake check. 23%. I'm 23.4%. It was me. You got to take like, I don't know, 30-40%, and then we'll leave the other 50% for the rest of the field. You know, 40% somewhere in there. It's only fair. Oh, yeah, dude, you still crushed it. Yeah. Podium sound good. I mean, I took a podium. I took one. All right, we're going with Blackpink here. Just like the amazing music group. That's a group, right? Or is that one person? Anybody know who Blackpink is? I think it's one person. Or maybe it's a group. I can't remember. Not really my style of music, if you know what I mean. It's not my jam. I mean, not that I don't listen to. Yo, what's up? Hank Hill. Hank X Hill X. Howdy. Got DC'd? Oh, dang. I'll freaking leave. You want to start one up? You want me to start one up? There's only 4 of us in here. Let's just hear. Why don't we just start one real quick? I've only got a couple left. I was gonna do that like mini, but you got a lobby? You got a code? Somewhere? Like, is it that kind? All right, cool. Hold on. Oh, man, I'm stuck. This is okay. Is it gonna cancel? Waiting. Come on. Is it gonna cancel? I don't think it is. I'm just gonna relaunch the game. Slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. Color me 30% annoyed. All right. DXNPLM. Dixon Plum. Got it. Dixon, like somebody's name. Let's try this. Oh, you got it. Discord too. Okay, cool. Join lobby. DXNPLM. Cool. Notorious. Yeah, anybody else who wants to join? Anybody out there in Twitch land? Playing the Circuit Superstars, which just released yesterday. Full release came out early Did you text to speech that code? No, I typed it. Funny though. What's up, by the way, Kenny? No, I typed it. Why do you think I text to speech it? That's funny. Hilarious. I just said it out loud because I read it to the left screen, or from the left screen. I read it out loud and then typed it kind of as I read it. Yes, I am using controller, but in the in that screen you can type on keyboard. So they do allow you to type those codes in on keyboard. And you can fluidly switch back and forth on this game between keyboard and controller anyway. You could mid-turn, like mid-race, mid-turn, just start playing with the keyboard. In fact, I haven't tried. I don't think it accepts both simultaneously, but it does appear as though it's not hard to switch between them. Shall we wait a second and see if anyone else joins this lobby? There were definitely some other people out there, but obviously at this point in the lobby, it's only joinable via code, so they would have to type the code in. But once we start it, I don't know if they have that period of joining. So, I mean, I guess I'll ready up. Why not? But yeah, I am playing with controller. Yeah, that's true. We'll do that. I got there eventually. Just took me a second. I'm just busy queue dodging League of Legends games because they can't fix it. Dude, I saw you post about the chat thing. You said they disabled voice chat or text chat or voice chat between opposing players. Was that a text or a voice or both thing? Because that's kind of not really the answer. I mean, I don't think that's the answer. I mean, I guess it is. It gets rid of toxicity, like verbally or text between people. It gets rid of that. But toxic people are going to be toxic, unfortunately. They have a lot of problems with easy solutions they just, for some reason, don't fix. Yeah, I've played it just so little. And it's been years. I mean, honestly, 5 years? Sugar Hill Gang? Just because? I mean, they've really milked that cash cow at this point, haven't they? Honestly, they've kind of milked it. I mean, it's still used pretty heavily in. You guys aren't using the Wiimote with the wheel attachment? Can you see? I've done it. Wait, see right there? Hold on. See right here? I'll turn a little bit. Right there? It's right there. Behind that little fan, there's the triple screen setup with the Logitech G29. I have actually used Xbox. I've used some tricks to actually make it work on here. Oh, thanks, dude. I've used some tricks to make it work on here. Let's see if we can. Wait, hold on. That work? There you go. Yeah, just it's a triple screen setup. Oh, you have a T300. Nice, dude. Okay, alright. Just not do that anymore. It's a G29. It's okay. Watch a dude on stream win a Trackmania Cup of the Day with a wheel setup. Dude. Sick. That's sick. I haven't used the wheel setup for this game because it's not actually for this game. You have to play a little bit with emulation to make it work. The game does also support triple screen for anyone wondering by default, which if you're using triple screen on Windows, you're just using generally NVIDIA Surround, which just change the resolution out to 5760 by 1080. And as long as the game supports that resolution, then it will work. Disconnected due to network error, no low bandwidth. Okay, cool. Code again? Anybody got one? Because that didn't work. I got the boot. Libraries paddock. Wait, what did I hit? Yeah, DC'd me. District of Columbia. Just like that. And now I'm stuck in a spinning thing. I don't know, man. I do have plenty of bandwidth. That's not an issue. I'll restart game real quick though, just because. Harsh reality. But yeah, the game does, like I said, it has the triple screen support, which is cool, and it also has not wheel support. Even though it does list it as a controller in there, it didn't seem to work. So, but I was able to make it work. Yo, Jesus, dude, that was so loud. Did you see me like jump out of my chair? Thanks for following, but holy crap, that was crazy. Or thanks for, I'm sorry, not following. Thank you for the Twitch subscription, dude. I appreciate that. I was so like disoriented by what that was. There's the follow. I was so disoriented by what that, dude, it's so loud in my headphones. I was so disoriented by what it was. I didn't even actually read what it said. It was too loud. Oh my gosh. All right. Join lobby. Join lobby. PDAFD. Oh, do what? PDAFDS. PDAFs. Anyway, Chimp, appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the follow, and definitely for the Twitch sub. I appreciate it, man. PDAFDS. No worky. Just getting an error. Did I type that right? Not working, bruh. I agree with you, Chimp. You're totally right. It's not working. I feel like I typed exactly what he typed. I don't think that's a lobby code. Whoops. Just kidding. Obviously, I know it's not a lobby code. All right. What do you... Oh, PBA. Oh, PBA. FDS. Yeah, you better fix that. Okay, you fixing it? I see. Cool. All right. 3 of us in. Who else gonna join? It is kind of weird. Is that... Should that be here? PBAFDS in the... I'm gonna put it in the other place as well. The one that says lobbies joinable codes. I don't know. I don't know who uses what freaking channels in there. Sometimes this, yeah, you're fine. This Discord's not bad. But sometimes in Discords you'll notice they're too fragmented and there's like too many channels. Yeah, live paddock is the most poppin'. There's too many channels and people don't know where to post stuff. Like honestly, yeah, sometimes there's just too much. I'm not gonna critique, but this one's not bad. All right, we got Notorious back in this one, so we got some people in here. Constantly getting new red and unreds. Okay. And I think there was a... Did they fix the bug where if you're readied and somebody joins, you have to unready and then re-ready? Okay, cool. I don't know if they fixed that bug or not, but that was a bug. I think it popped up yesterday. Actually, I think when I was playing... It's not... Oh, it's an inconsistent bug. Okay. Got it. Okay. It just doesn't happen every time. Yeah, I think I saw it happen on the... So after they did the announcement stream, the devs hung out and played some still. And I chilled in there and played for a little bit with the devs. And they saw it in there. They got to see it firsthand, so they at least know that one's, like you said live. They're aware that it exists. But, inconsistent bug. It's like, hey, my car's making this noise. And you bring it in and they're like, it's not making the noise. Damn it. Now what do we do? Can't make it make the noise. Inconsistent, I mean, I've been a tech in several different industries, I guess you would say, and inconsistent or... not that word. Not inconsistent. What's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't happen all the time. Like that word, it means like not all the time. That word. Whatever that word is. Whenever those types of things pop up, they're the hardest ones to diagnose. Can't remember the word. Sometimes you just like your brain's like you got like a lot of stuff in there. And then you're like, You can't remember things. Maybe it's because you remember too much or not enough. It's not inconsistent. Dude, I literally can't think of it. So just like the word has just completely escaped me. Oh, we got Big Dev Dog. Definitely had an unpredictable bug in my car that made me look stupid. A bug in your car? Is that okay? This happens. Unpredictable? I think you typed the same word twice. I think you typed it right though. No, that's not the word. No, it's intermittent. That's the word I'm looking for. Intermittent. Intermittent, like intermittent windshield wipers. Yeah. Intermittent bugs, intermittent issues are the hardest because they don't happen all the time. Unbelievable, chimp. Unbelievable is not the word. I mean, thank you, but it was definitely intermittent. We're waiting for match. Unreal, that's not it either. Nope. No, it's definitely real. Intermittent service like Comcast. There you go. Perfect. Unenthusiastic? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Unenthusiastic. That's not a good word. Let's not use that one. Let's be like enthusiastic or just nothing else. Just not. Yeah, intermittent. Chimp swinging for the fences. Yeah, pretty much. He got it. He's got it. Hitting those dingers. Gosh, freaking Streamlabs bot. Leave us alone. Hey, what's up, Dale? How you doing, man? And Sanikit. Oh my gosh. This literally couldn't be better timed. If you look at that Streamlabs bot that says back by popular demand, the All the Gaming podcast by Insanikit, and then the very next line, it's Insanikit who says, how's it going? And he really does have my favorite podcast. I listen to a bunch of podcasts, and Insanikit's is awesome. Please check it out. Doesn't have to be the episode I'm in. There's tons of episodes. Or episodes. I was in a couple of them with Dale, and he really does have an excellent, welcome all the gamers, excellent podcast. You'll recognize that if you've listened to the podcast as many times as I have, which is a lot, because there are around 70 episodes, somewhere there. Dude, it's a very good pod. Again, I'm not just saying that because I met Dale and I think he's a nice dude and I think he's cool, and he supports myself and some other people in our group, but it's not just that. I genuinely like his podcast. So check it out if anyone listens to podcasts. Or if you don't listen to podcasts, maybe it'll make you want to listen to podcasts. I don't get paid for saying this. I just like it that much. So. But check's in the mail, right? Right, Dale? Because the last one didn't work. It's probably because my bank was like, why the fuck do you have a check? What year is it at your house? On the way. Cool. Yeah, just making sure. All right. This room has gotten a little fast. I'm happy with 4th. I'm literally going for, it's a 7-person room and I'm going for top 4. Oh, it might have been the wrong address. Okay. Yeah, that happens, man. It's cool. It's the thought that counts. That's what they say. You ever see you got any Seinfeld fans and you see the Seinfeld Seinfeld. That's what happened at the end of the show. He just fell. It's like Seinfeld when they're old now. They're all in their 70s. It's not Seinfeld because he didn't felled in the past tense. He fell, and that's it. Yeah, you just guessed. Just pick numbers and write them down. Like, what's your phone number? I don't know. Just pick some numbers and see. Just try calling things and see what happens. Dude, yeah, fast-ass lobby. No joke. Seinfeld episode where he had to write all the checks. The really tiny, minuscule dollar amount checks. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite episodes. That he was getting as royalties from his show being broadcast in Japan, I think? Chimp! Leave me alone. with your purple car. Dude, I cannot keep up with these guys. So if you can keep up with them, more power to you. Okay, that's not the line chimp. Did his controller break? Did his car die? Did his computer overheat? What just happened? That was not a very chimp-like move. Yeah, I got him in sight still. That makes me feel pretty good. That's about all I can ask for. This room of dudes. Oh, putting time on him. He's better than me. His gaming chair is a lot. He's got an AK racing chair. I've got a Staples chair. It was $79. I've had it about 5 years. So that's probably why he's a little bit faster, is he's got that better gaming chair. Makes a big difference. Oh, we did put a little time on him, though. Oh, that's a bad lap. That's a bad lap. Or a bad turn. Oh, cut the corner of it barely. Oh, gosh, what do I do? Oh, shit. Can he pass me? Yes, he can. Can. Oh, but I can stay right on him. Oh, shoot. Caught the grass. Heard the wheel spin. Brakes early. I'm not hitting the brakes early, or letting off the... I say brakes. I'm not lifting off the gas early enough on this course to make it work correctly. All right, we've done 3 laps. We've used 60%. That's well more than 10%, but it's only 9 laps, so we only need to get away with 11% per lap, which would have left us at 70 after 3 laps, but we had 60, so we're using just over like 13.3 fuels per lap. Yeah, I don't really say gas. I don't know, maybe gas pedal. I'm not really sure, actually. I don't like to say gas. It's a bad word. That stuff's stinky. Nobody needs it. Let's get rid of it. All right, who's no stopping? Who's no stopping? Okay, he's not no stopping. I can't no stop. I don't have it in me. Yeah, but the only problem with EVs in games, the problem with EVs in games, honestly. It's just that they don't have the sound. They're just too quiet. I mean, I guess you would put an EV like the whine, like the motor whine, which you can really hear. Which is kind of a cool sound, actually. But, oh, sheesh. Sheesh. You would just hear the tire sounds. And that's it. Just assumed if I said to Serial in South Carolina, it would make sense. Dude, they know me. Yeah, just talk to the post office, man. Amazon, probably. Yeah, you can make custom sound come from the EV. That's true. That's true. It would be cool, though. I haven't seen anything with... I mean, honestly, I will tell you from a game development standpoint, it sounds crazy, but mimicking that acceleration with any realism, meaning current physics engines that I've used can't actually really recreate that very well. At least the ones I've had my hands on, because they're limited by the wheel colliders, like of Unity. Oh, what? I mean, why did you drive into me? That seemed a bit weird. Wasn't that a bit weird? I felt like I was over there doing on my own, doing my own thing over there, and people just keep driving into me. Okay, all right. Hey guys. Hey everybody. Hey, this is fun. Bumper cars. That was a fun one. Limitations of the wheel collider system in Unity, which is I know what this uses, make it very difficult to recreate that actual instant acceleration, just because the wheel collider, you can't make the friction high enough to really make it work as quickly as a Tesla actually accelerates. You would have to probably... I'm trying to think of how to really make that work. But that's not enough, because you're limited still by the accelerator. It's more than that. I see what you're saying, but it's more than that, because it becomes unrealistic so quickly. Honestly, Tesla's like a Performance Model 3 or Y or X or whatever S, they almost defy the laws of physics in order to accelerate as fast as they do, and you run into the same problem because a game engine, a semi-realistic game engine, is essentially bound by not the exact real laws of physics, but a modified version of the laws of physics. I don't know how much you've used like rigid bodies, Kenny, or anything, you know, or the wheel collider, which is what, again, Unity systems, all of the physics systems are pretty much ground in, don't CCD, in the physics collider, or excuse me, the wheel collider. I just, increasing the power is not enough, basically. You can't get enough power, and then you can't get enough grip to make it work. Yeah, dude, that was a good race. I mean, that one spot was just awful. I don't know what the hell was going on in that one corner. I mean, it was just a bloodbath over there. It was like Demolition Derby. It wasn't me. Wasn't me. No. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, chimp. Wasn't me, dude. I think it was Black Elephant King. Yeah. You're like I said, you get limited by the actual available friction on the wheel collider with the road. Even when you increase them really high, it doesn't seem to react realistically. It's really tough to make it work. I've experimented with it a little bit, and it's really tough to make it work and feel right. Cranking up the power just doesn't do it on its own. So, all right, exactly. Yes, I'm gonna do one more race, last call. It's closing time. One last call for alcohol. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here after this one. Someone teleported to me. I don't think it was even their fault. I believe that you're right. I haven't unlocked the teleport feature yet, though. So I'm hoping that I get it after this race. Ooh, what am I picking here? Euro Truck? Oh, yeah. Let's just go Euro Trucks, bros. Like, what else? It's final race for me. You know, East Coast time. East Coast is the Beast Coast. Because we don't have anything cool that rhymes like West Coast is the best coast, so I just say East Coast is the Beast Coast. Even though other people say East Coast is the least coast. Yo, thanks for the follow. Your mom's gyno. I don't know my mom's gyno, so it's a bit weird. A bit strange for me. But that's okay. It might not be my mom. It might be somebody else's mom. And that's fine, too. Anyway. Yeah, we don't have anything cool on the East Coast like West Coast, best coast. Definitely mine, yeah, that's probably true. Could be East, you know, because a lot of people like to say East Coast is the least coast. It's a little bit offensive to me. I've heard East Coast is the yeast coast. I don't know if like we're the bread capital of the world. I don't know. East Coast is the... Anything you got? Anybody? East Coast is the... East Coast Elite Coast. It's okay. It's okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I may not repeat it again in my whole life, but I don't hate it. Like, it's okay. I'm looking at it again, and it's okay. I'm not mad. Oh my gosh, we have slash less than. I'm West Coast. That's just what I've heard. Yeah, I don't like it. West Coast, they do say, is the best coast. The only people that say that are people in the West Coast. So just to be fair, it's not like East Coasters don't say that. We don't say the East Coast is the... We don't say West Coast is the best coast. I mean, I don't like to say we make fun of it. I mean, I've been to the West Coast. It's cool. It's you know, it's a nice coast. But, you know, East Coast. You know how it goes. All right. What can we do here, boys? What can we do in this lap? Good start. Oh, got the right-hander. Lift off early. Take the left. Power through. Same thing. Lift off early. Gonna flip the brakes. I'm gonna clip those Blakes. I don't know what that means, but I hit him a little early. I should have taken that a little further on the inside of that turn, but it's all right. We're gonna drift it out here to the top side. We do have to lift here just a little bit, I think. We can kind of feather it to make it through that corner. Oh, got a good cut on that. It's all about this right-hander right here. And I overshot it, so that sucks. Probably going to take fourth. I'm feeling fourth here. Anybody's guess? Anybody's guess? I'm feeling 22. Third, fourth, fourth, fourth. It's almost like I knew I was going to get fourth. 3 fast people in front. Black Elephant King in 6th does not seem right. He clearly messed up his lap. He is much faster than that. Yeah. That is not where you should be, my friend. We all know this. Even your mom's guy knows where. And he or she or some other pronoun just got here. I don't make any pronoun assumptions. You're going to have to put in some work, dude. You got it, though, man. I know you got it. If you get by... I mean, I'll just let you by. Unless it's... Well, or we can wreck Chimp together if you want. Purple car. The big Barney car is just so easy to... Oh, look. Chimp hit somebody else in the back, but it wasn't me. We may call that a repeat offender. He did not wreck them nearly as bad, though. They still have their rear end intact. Oh, gosh. The notorious BOZ over there. Oh, you gotta take. You can. Oh man, look at the speed you can get in that corner if you take it off early back there. Oh, these guys broke really or let off the gas really early there. It was actually too early. You can flat out that corner if you get the turn right. All right, that was 18%. We got 7 laps. Somebody do some math for me. 18 times 7. 10 times 7, 70. 8 times 7, 56. That's 126. I don't think that's gonna do it, boys. We're going to have to make a pit stop. 18% is just too much. We can make it almost 5 laps on 1 tank of fuel. Or petrol. We will try and make it at the end of 4 laps. We will probably go ahead and take the pit unless it... I'm bumping. It's just helping. It's just a help. Try and... Oh, I didn't do that. Not me. I was completely out of it. Had the pressure on him, though. So what you want to do in a race, if you're really close to speed with someone, is you want to do your best to not pass them or not bump them off the track or get in their way or anything like that. You want to let them run their race. You don't want to mess up their race or mess up both of your races, which happens extremely regularly in Formula 1, where 2 cars collide and they both are out of the race. What you want to do is you want to put the pressure on them, especially if you're really close in times, and you just want to try and make them crack. Just keep the pressure on. We both made the mistake there. Things like that happen. But you have to be the one that really just keeps the pressure on as much as you can in hopes that you are able to force them into a mistake. All right, so these guys, is that Can running a 41.9? Or excuse me, a 40.4 while I ran a 41.9? That is a really impressive lap. I'm not saying my lap was impressive, because clearly Chimptron is all over me, as per the usual. I just know I don't want him behind me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, bad. Let him go, let him go. I actually hit the brakes a little bit. It was the courteous thing to do. I hope he pits right now. Oh, but we made the pass back. Oh, and look, he gave it back to me in a courteous way. That's how you race, boys. That's how you race like gentlemen. You try not to hit each other. You try not to take each other out of the race. It really goes a long way. Race etiquette is such a big deal. And in a game like this, you know, at first glance, you would think that this is just like an arcade game and race etiquette's not really going to matter. It's going to be a bump fest or a wreck fest. But honestly, this game, because of its roots in the sim world, I almost hit him. I didn't know if he was ghosted or not. I just rolled. Because of its roots in the sim world, it appears as though people really race this game like a sim. And they really seem to use race etiquette most of the time, which is kind of refreshing. Because if, you know, jump in a game like Forza Horizon or something that is much more on the arcade side, you get a lot less of that gentlemanly type of racing. I don't know what you call it. Courteous, respectful, camaraderie. It seems like you get less of that in a game that's more arcade based. Dr. Jongi Brongen. Hilarious. Alright, so we got 2 more laps here, and then like I said, this is going to be the ultimate race of the evening. Yeah, you're right, dude. Already pissed minute. Have a good night. Yeah, it's way too late for me, dude. It's just got caught up in the game, you know. Started late, chilled here. You must have enjoyed watching the game a little bit, keeping doing your work. Is that chimp over there on the side out of fuel? Because that's unfortunate. But thanks for hanging out, Kenny. No offense, but I'd rather put a blue shell up someone's ass. That's perfectly fine. You know, that's just a different game type, you know? That's an arcade game. Good stream while you're working. Perfect, dude. Hopefully get some stuff done. I love me some Mario Kart 2. I cannot hate on that. It's a different type of game with a different set of rules. It is intentional and it is encouraged that you take out your opponents in that game. This is a gentleman's race, especially when you're racing these sweet cars. Looks like we're going to finish the night with a podium, which is perfectly fine in a room full of very, very fast people. Very fast. It's tons of fast people. So GG's to everyone chilling. Like I said, anybody hit me with the undercut. Yes, sir. Just barely too, man. It worked out. Did you run out of fuel? I saw you out there running kind of slow. But yeah, the undercut worked that time. I did the math and decided to go in. Man, that was fun. I intended to stream 1 hour. Oh, just a pit a lap later. I intended a 1 hour stream. We have made it to 2 hours and 1 minute. That is much too long. Hot entry, Mr. Tron. Like I said, I did not intend to stream for 2 hours. So thanks for everyone hanging out. I mean, it was fun, and that's why I kept going. And appreciate the races, guys. Chimp, Black Elephant, man, you guys are quick, dude. Drive fast, eat. You guys are quick. And I appreciate the close races. Hopefully we can do that again sometime soon. And anyone who wants to hang out again in the future. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Anyone who wants to hang out in the future, feel free to follow or don't. Whatever. I'm easy either way. And if you enjoyed Circuit Superstars, then pick it up for yourself. It's brand new. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. If you enjoyed Circuit Superstars and you don't already own it, definitely check it out on Steam. Just released yesterday. It's good stuff. I think it's $20-something. $19.99? What does this game cost? I had it early access, so I'm not exactly sure what it cost. What it cost is $19.99 for American dollars. The only dollars that matter. As you can see, very positive reviews. I have 32 hours played, although the game just came out yesterday. That's my early access stuff. It was recommended here by someone. Open second, another friend of mine who's also very fast, by the way. There's a lot more content in there. Yeah, catch you in the Discord for sure, dude. Like I said, thanks for jumping in. I enjoyed it. And yeah, anyone looking to pick it up, please do so. And I will be playing this in the future, and also just whatever else I feel like playing. Mostly indie games, because that's what I seem to enjoy the most. So if you have any indie game suggestions, let me know. Especially racing games. Especially indie racing games. That's really my jam. Have a great night. Sleep time here for you too. I can feel that. Definitely. Like I said, thanks for chilling, man. Appreciate everyone hanging out. And indie brethren, you got it, dude. Absolutely not for the sake of me, not for the sake of self promotion, but definitely check out, like I did, Steam Next Fest. I played 12 games in 2 hours, and I've been posting the YouTube videos like every day. They're like 10 minutes each or whatever of just different indie games that I played during the Steam Next Fest. So I think I'm gonna post another one. I think another one posts tonight. So yeah, just check those out for just different racing games like Victory Heat Rally and RXC and all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, so if you enjoy that type of stuff, feel free to catch me again. And if you don't enjoy it, then whatever. You don't have to come back. It's cool. I'm easy. If you want to, cool. If you don't, it's cool too. We can still be friends. But yeah, anyway, appreciate everyone chilling. And have a good night. Sleep safe. Drive safe. And I will see everyone next time. Yeah, see you guys. Thanks for the follows. Yeah. Appreciate the Twitch Prime. Thank you, chimp. Hopefully we'll do it again. Soon. But not tomorrow, because I'm playing something else. An indie game called Speedy Golf. Might stream, might not. Later, bros.